Have you been told it's normal to slow down after 60? That lower energy, weaker drive, and less excitement in life are just part of getting old? It's not true. And deep down, you've always felt that something's off. You wake up tired. The spark you once had? It flickers. Even simple things like climbing stairs or staying focused feel harder. And behind closed doors, your confidence isn't what it used to be. But here's the thing. You didn't lose your strength. It's just been buried by stress, poor habits, and lies the health industry sold you. The good news? You can get it back. Not through expensive pills or injections, but through something so simple, it's been sitting in your kitchen all along. 3 everyday fruits. Backed by science. Used by men just like you to restore their energy, drive, and joy. In this video, I'll show you 3 specific fruits, one red, one green, and one yellow, each with a powerful role in boosting your testosterone, improving blood flow, and fueling your mitochondria, the tiny engines that power every cell in your body. And if you stick around, I'll share one small trick at the end that makes these fruits work even faster. I'm not here to sell you magic pills. I'm here to tell the truth. Because I've seen too many good men waste away when they could have reclaimed their power. If you're tired of guessing and ready for real answers, subscribe, turn on the bell, and let's rebuild your energy from the inside out. Let's start with the first fruit. It's red, it's juicy, and it might just be the most underrated energy booster for men over 60. The first fruit, pomegranate. The circulation supercharger. Let's begin with the first fruit. Simple, beautiful, and power-packed. The pomegranate. You might have passed by it at the store, unsure what to do with it. But what if I told you that small round fruit could help restore something you thought was gone forever? After 60, one of the most common issues men face isn't just low energy, it's poor circulation. As we age, our blood vessels stiffen. They don't open as easily. That means less oxygen, less blood flow, and yes, less performance in the bedroom, at the gym, and even in your brain. Most men think it's just part of aging, but the truth is, your body still has the capacity. It just needs help getting there. This is where pomegranate comes in. Pomegranate is rich in polyphenols, especially punocoлагins, a rare and powerful antioxidant. Think of these as fuel for your blood vessels. They do 2 critical things. First, they reduce oxidative stress, the invisible damage that stiffens and inflames your arteries. Second, they naturally boost nitric oxide production, which relaxes your blood vessels and improves blood flow, especially to the areas that affect your confidence and energy. One study, published in the International Journal of Impotence Research, showed that men who drank just 6 ounces of pomegranate juice daily noticed improved erection quality in as little as 2 weeks. And not just short-term effects. Long-term use also improved cardiovascular function, prostate health, and even reduced signs of early dementia. Sexio, signs of premature ejaculation, had to stop examining his own life because it felt dirty. Let me share a story. James, a 72-year-old retired mechanic, came into my clinic one afternoon and sat quietly for a minute before saying, "Doc, I'm not the man I used to be." He wasn't talking about muscles or strength. He meant presence, drive, his sense of self. After just a few questions, I knew the issue wasn't his age. It was blood flow. So I gave him a simple prescription, not a pill, not an injection, just 6 ounces of pure, unsweetened pomegranate juice each morning. At first, he doubted it. But 3 weeks later, James came back standing taller. His handshake was firmer, his tone was lighter. He told me with a grin, "My wife's been giving me those old looks again." That sparkle returned, not because of drugs, but because we gave his body what it needed to work naturally. You see, a lot of men give up too soon. They think if things slow down at 60, it's game over. But the truth is, you're not done yet. You've just been misinformed. Your body is still capable of energy, passion, and power, if you feed it the right way. Pomegranate doesn't just nourish your arteries, it reminds your body how to function like it did before the years and stress took a toll. And what's beautiful, there are no scary side effects, no long lists of warnings, just real food, from nature, backed by science. If you're struggling with low stamina, poor blood flow, or fading confidence, start with this fruit. Drink pomegranate juice daily or add the seeds to your morning bowl. Because when blood flows freely, everything else starts working better. Your heart, your mind, your performance, your spirit. James's story isn't rare. I've seen hundreds of men rediscover their vitality just by making this small, consistent change. And that's only the beginning. Now, if pomegranate helps reignite your circulation, the next fruit we'll uncover is all about hormonal balance, specifically testosterone. And it's not exotic or expensive. In fact, it might be sitting in your fridge right now. The second fruit, avocado, the silent testosterone booster. Let's move to the second fruit, a smooth, green powerhouse that often gets overlooked. While many think of it as just a trendy toast topping, the avocado is quietly one of the strongest allies a man over 60 can have. As men age, one of the most silent but painful shifts they experience isn't visible on the outside. It's internal. A gradual drop in testosterone, the very hormone that fuels drive, confidence, and vitality. Low testosterone doesn't just affect intimacy, it affects how alive you feel. It dulls motivation, drains energy, and makes you feel like you're just drifting instead of leading your own life. I remember Michael, a 68-year-old retired school principal, who walked into my clinic and said something that stuck with me. He said, "Doctor, I just don't feel like a man anymore." That hit me hard. He wasn't unhealthy. He ate okay, stayed active, took his medications, but he felt slower, weaker, more distant from his own sense of self, like life had gone dull, not just physically, but emotionally and spiritually. What Michael didn't know at the time is something I tell every man I work with. Testosterone isn't just a number on a lab report. It's the fire in your belly when you wake up ready to take on the day. It's the steady focus when you make decisions, the confidence in your voice, the strength in your handshake. It's the emotional resilience that helps you connect with your partner and stay grounded in purpose. After 60, it's normal for testosterone levels to decline, but normal doesn't mean okay. The good news? You can support your hormones naturally without risky therapy or medication. And one of the most powerful ways to do that starts with half an avocado a day. Here's why. Avocados are rich in monounsaturated fats, the exact kind your body uses as raw material to produce testosterone. Think of it like giving your hormone system premium fuel. And it doesn't stop there. Avocados are packed with magnesium and zinc, two essential minerals directly tied to testosterone regulation. Without them, your system struggles to stay balanced. And perhaps most important of all, avocados contain vitamin B6, which helps reduce cortisol, your body's main stress hormone. High cortisol is a testosterone killer. So when you lower cortisol, you give testosterone room to breathe. When Michael started adding half an avocado to his breakfast every morning, sometimes with eggs, sometimes just with a spoon, things changed quickly. By the end of the first week, he said his energy had noticeably shifted. He was sleeping better, waking up earlier, making decisions faster. Even his posture looked different. And the best part? His mood. The flat, gray feeling he had carried for months, it lifted. He felt more present, more grounded. He told me, "I feel like myself again. It's like someone turned the lights back on." That's the beauty of nature. It doesn't shout, it whispers. Avocados don't need marketing gimmicks or flashy promises. They work quietly, steadily, giving your body exactly what it needs to restore its own rhythm. And this isn't just about libido or muscle mass. It's about reclaiming your sense of direction, your personal power. Too many men believe the lie that once testosterone dips, they're finished. But your body isn't broken. It's starving for the right input, for clean fats, for the building blocks nature designed you to thrive on. Avocados also support heart health, which makes this fruit a double win. Your heart and hormones work together. When one rises, so does the other. And it all begins with small, consistent steps. So if you're feeling foggy, passive, or just off, start with this. Half an avocado a day. Eat it with your eggs, blend it in a smoothie, add a pinch of sea salt and a drizzle of olive oil. However you do it daily. Your body will notice, your confidence will rise, and you'll remember what it feels like to be in control again. Michael's story isn't rare. In fact, I've seen more men transformed by this one fruit than any supplement out there, because it works with your body, not against it. And here's what's exciting. We're not done yet. If pomegranate boosts your circulation and avocado fires up your testosterone, then the final fruit is what brings it all together. A yellow powerhouse that energizes every cell in your body from the inside out. The third fruit, banana, the cellular power plant. Now let's talk about a fruit you've probably eaten your whole life, but may never have fully appreciated. The banana. It's familiar, it's cheap, and it's everywhere. And because of that, most people completely overlook its power. But when you're over 60 and your energy levels are inconsistent or just downright low, bananas can be one of the best tools to refuel your body at the deepest level. You see, by the time we reach our 60s, the body's ability to convert food into energy isn't as sharp as it once was. Your cells aren't as efficient. The mitochondria, the tiny engines inside your cells, start to slow down. And when they slow down, you feel it everywhere. Your mornings start with fog. Your thoughts feel heavy. Your movements slower. It's not just your body feeling tired, it's your entire system. I remember Thomas, a 73-year-old retired school principal. He was sharp, kind, and deeply respected by his family and community, but one day he sat down across from me, sighed, and said, "Doctor, I'm tired all the time, not just in my body, but in my mind, my spirit." He wasn't depressed, he wasn't sick. But the glow he once carried? It had dimmed. He said he woke up already drained, even after 8 hours of sleep. When I asked about his morning habits, he admitted he usually skipped breakfast or had only coffee. That was the clue. Here's something most men don't realize. Your body after 60 doesn't just want calories. It wants signals. It wants clean, consistent fuel that speaks to your muscles, your brain, and your cardiovascular system. Bananas do exactly that. They're more than just a sweet fruit. They're a cellular fuel source. Let's break it down. First, bananas are rich in potassium, a mineral crucial for keeping blood pressure balanced and for ensuring that the improved circulation you got from pomegranates can actually reach your organs and muscles efficiently. Second, they deliver magnesium and vitamin B6, which not only support heart health, but also help relax your blood vessels, reduce inflammation, and shield your arteries from long-term stress. But perhaps most important for energy, bananas provide a steady release of natural sugars, the kind that your mitochondria can convert into fuel without causing a crash. Unlike processed carbs that spike your blood sugar then leave you exhausted, bananas offer a balanced energy lift that lasts for hours. And here's a bonus. Bananas also contain tryptophan, an amino acid that the body converts into serotonin, the feel-good hormone. That means bananas don't just energize your body. They help stabilize your mood, reduce anxiety, and even improve sleep when eaten earlier in the day. When Thomas started adding one banana to his mornings, paired with a tablespoon of natural peanut butter and a big glass of water, he noticed the difference within the first week. He told me, "It's not like I'm suddenly 25 again, but I feel steady. I feel capable." He wasn't crashing at 10 a.m. anymore. He was reading again, laughing again. His mind felt clearer and his mood lighter. That morning banana became a ritual, a reset button, a way of telling his body, we're starting fresh and we're doing this right. And that's what makes bananas so powerful. They don't hype your system up like caffeine. They nourish, they stabilize, they support your cells at the most fundamental level. They make walking easier, focus stronger, sleep deeper. They help you show up, not just for others, but for yourself. So, if your energy feels like a roller coaster, or your mornings are foggy and slow, try one banana each morning. Not 5, not mixed in a sugary smoothie, just one. Maybe with a little healthy fat like peanut butter to slow digestion and extend energy even more. Because consistent energy isn't just about what you avoid, it's about what you provide. And bananas provide clean, honest fuel. The kind your 60-plus body can still use to feel sharp, strong, and steady. Thomas isn't special. He just listened to his body. And now I'm asking you to listen to yours. Because when you put together the power of pomegranates for blood flow, avocados for testosterone, and bananas for steady cellular energy, you're giving your body a daily recipe for performance, confidence, and vitality. After working with men for over 30 years, I can tell you this: aging doesn't steal your strength. Giving up does. Every day, I meet men who've been convinced that feeling tired, losing desire, and fading into the background is just how it goes after 60. But that's not aging. That's neglect. And your body hasn't given up on you yet. We just went over 3 of nature's most powerful tools: simple fruits with extraordinary effects, pomegranate to bring blood flow back to life, avocado to fire up your testosterone and calm the storm inside, and banana to fuel your cells, your mind, and your mood. Separately, they're impressive. Together, they're a morning vitality trio, a natural ritual that speaks your body's language. Here's your next step. Tomorrow morning, take 6 ounces of 100% pure pomegranate juice. Eat half an avocado and follow it with 1 ripe banana. Why all 3? Because they work better together. Pomegranate opens your arteries. Avocado balances your hormones and slows the sugar from the banana. Banana gives your cells the clean, calm energy they've been starving for. It takes 5 minutes, but it might just change how you feel all day. Don't take my word for it. Try it for 7 days straight. Listen to your body. Watch what happens. Because this isn't about chasing youth or pretending to be 25 again. This is about claiming what's always been yours: your fire, your presence, your power. And if you know a man who needs to hear this, a father, a brother, a friend who's feeling lost or tired, share this video with him. Let him know vitality doesn't have an expiration date. Now I want to hear from you. What's the biggest health challenge you're facing right now? Drop it in the comments. I read every one, and I use them to guide the next video we create for this community. And if you haven't already, subscribe and tap the bell so you never miss the conversations we're having here. Real talk, real tools, for real men who are ready to reclaim their lives. Thank you for your time, your trust, and for choosing to walk this path with me. Let's age with strength together.